What's up guys, it's Jessica Byers with Followherarrow, and I had these big plans to record this awesome video talking about the AccuBow. Then it started pouring outside. It is absolutely dumping on us. We are getting a ton of rain. So about AccuBow, the product that and then I realized this is actually the perfect situation to talk about the AccuBow because I've used it over the years for different reasons. One of the reasons that I use it today is when it is pouring rain outside and I can't walk right outside to my archery range and shoot my bow. I'm still able to work the muscles and get my reps in for the day. And a lot of times it ends up being a better workout because there's no let off. So key features with the AccuBow. First of all, you can build up to 70 pounds draw weight with this, with zero let off. You're getting that full resistance the entire time you're drawn back, which is really good practice for your muscles. It's really no different than using resistance bands in the gym and working those into your circuit training or whatever it is that you do. I say that specifically in my situation because last summer I switched from being a right-handed archer after 5 years of shooting right-handed to shooting left-handed. It was a personal choice that I made because I'm left-eye dominant. So I made the switch a little less than a year ago, and I'm forever grateful for the AccuBow for helping me build up my poundage much quicker. Within a short amount of time, I was able to get a 40 to 50 pound bow, and I maxed that out, and now I'm up to shooting 56 pounds. This is, I mean, less than a year. Another feature is that you can dry fire this bow. So great tool for working on your release and your follow through. You can shoot fingers, or it comes with a D-loop, which mine looks a little rough right now, but it does come with a D-loop if you want to use your release, whatever style that you like to shoot. Obviously it's turned down really light right now, but if I was to draw this back, I can let it go and you don't have a dry fired bow. Another feature is the laser on the front end of this. So it's really cool to be at full draw with the laser on and try to focus on a target on the wall. You would not believe how much you shake. Even at lower poundages, just holding that draw, it's incredible to see how much movement there is. And if you apply that to when you're at full draw on an animal with your adrenaline pumping, it'll definitely expose some weaknesses or strengths if you're able to keep it in one place. So that's a great training tool as well. Another feature is that you can add a stabilizer to it. And so if you want to add weight to it and just the feel of having a stabilizer on there, you can put that into your AccuBow. I've also seen people hang weights off of their stabilizer or from this, what would be a limb, a bottom limb, and have weights hanging off that to really work your front arm and resemble what it would be like to have a bow in your hand. Last but not least, although I don't have it mounted on here right now, you can download the AccuBow app on your phone and practice shooting at real animals through a screen. When I think about how many kids live in the city and don't have the luxury of walking out and shooting their bow, or maybe they're not even interested in bow hunting at all, or archery or anything, but the idea of a video game in today's world seems to suck in a lot of people, and I would say especially kids that live in the city. They don't have the countryside. They don't know what they're missing. This is a really cool way to bridge the gap between those that don't hunt or don't shoot a bow and those of us that live it and breathe it and love it, and it's just part of who we are. I'm always really supportive of innovative companies that take into consideration how they can get more hunters involved in our lifestyle, or just simply getting another bow in someone's hand that has never been exposed to it. It's a really cool game, and you can bow fish on it. You can choose where in the world you want to hunt, what animals you want to hunt. You can even do just target archery if you want to shoot at, you know, regular Olympic targets, or there's several different styles of that as well. A common question is, well, why don't you just shoot your bow? This is not meant to replace shooting a compound bow. I'm always going to be an advocate for shooting your bow as much as possible. Get as many rounds downrange as you can, however many times a week that you can. A few ways that I have used it, even though I shoot my bow regularly, we have a range in our front yard, so I shoot my bow very often. but I still incorporate AccuBow into my life, and a few ways was switching from right-handed to left-handed. Second of all, when I was training for the Train to Hunt competition last year, I used AccuBow in the gym regularly. If you're going to a gym in town, there's not going to be a place for you to shoot your bow with your circuit training, to practice full draw, high heart rate, and making a perfect shot every time. But this will. So I would take this into my gym every time and do my circuit training and incorporate this into each round. Highly effective, especially with that laser turned on. You can definitely see what that heart rate does to you in that moment, and practice calming your breathing and see how that laser steadies over the course of your breathing. Third thing, on rainy days like today, I'm not going to go outside when it's pouring down rain and it's lightning literally all around me. Another reason to invest in an AccuBow is if you have a shoulder injury. It's actually a really common reason that people purchase these. It's great for recovery. I believe AccuBow actually has online videos for shoulder injuries because it's such a common reason that people get an AccuBow. So something to look into if you do desire to get back into bow hunting and you haven't been able to for a while, whether it was a sports injury or you injured it trying to pull too much weight. I mean, because it does happen. There's some really cool things that they're working on right now where this product is going to continue to get better and better. So I'll leave this video at that. Thank y'all for watching.